Hey everybody, it's me again, Cody Gilbert, coming to you with another persuasive speech for my college class. I'm going to do a deeper dive into my standing on veterans' mental health and also do a little bit of dive into men's mental health. As you've possibly seen from previous videos that I posted, when I got out of the military, I went to a very dark time in my life. I thought about suicide. I developed a little bit of anxiety, really bad case of depression. Thoughts every day going into my current job where I was just wanted not to go in, and I thought of just wrecking my car so I would not have to go in. It was sounded easier than dealing with what I was dealing with going on in my current state of life. Now what brought that on was I recently got out of the military. It was about a year after I got out in 2019, so around beginning of 2020. Uh, Being in the military, you get used to a certain lifestyle. You get used to being around like-minded individuals, and being in the civilian world, my mind was not ready for it. In the military, when they say, we're a family, that is true. They are a family because you go to work for 3-4 years straight to the same spot. You see the same faces every single day. You form these bonds that still to this day I have a handful of people that I still talk to every single day, checking in on them, making sure they're doing okay, and they do the same for me. And that's what I was missing. There would be many nights where I would just stay up late or not even sleep thinking about why I got out, and was it really worth it to go through all this mental stress and anguish and depression and anxiety. uh, it got to a point to where I had to tell somebody, and I sat down and I talked to my wife, and we had very good conversation. She helped me see the light. She brought in my children. We all, brought up my children. And that was what kind of drew me out of that spot. And I got more focused into video games and streaming and spreading my message that it's okay to say that you are hurting. It's okay to feel weak. It takes more strength to say that you're hurting and that you feel weak than it is just to keep it bottled up inside. That's gonna roll me into men's mental health. A statistic from the I just had it. The Anxiety Disorder Associates of America say that 1 in 10 men experience depression or anxiety, but less than half will receive treatment, and more than 4 times as many men as women die by suicide every single year. And that is because there's this stigma that we need to man up, that we need to just hold everything in and don't let people see your real true emotions or let people know that you're hurting inside. And for a long time, I believed that it was, you don't need to be worrying about, that you're sad, that you're depressed, or that you're hurting. No one's gonna care. You're a man. That's not the case anymore. More and more men are stepping up and saying like, "Hey, I have this. This is what's going on." Uh, Brings me into my other point. What helped me was playing video games, having a distraction from that, and being able to stream on Twitch and on Facebook, and now on Kick. I'm spreading my message further. I've met a lot of like-minded individuals that have joined me in this, I'm gonna say, like, movement to let people know that it's okay for men, veterans, servicewomen to know that it's okay to come out and say it. It's okay to go to a therapist. You're not going to lose anything by doing it. The military wants their servicemen and women to be of stable mind and stable bodies. Studies have found that 84% of people of grade gaming has positively increased their mental health, which is true for me. I I've always been an avid gamer, but since I started streaming, playing more games, my mental health has increased dramatically because I'm able to connect with other people. I'm able to make friends. I can be more social. I can get my message out. I can talk to like-minded people that's either been through the same thing or know how to get out of that situation. So for me, that has helped out a lot. I know in the little group that I have met and we have joined a Discord together, we have saved quite a few people just by having them a safe space to come talk to us and feel free to just vent whatever's on their mind, whatever's on their chest, just get it out. And it's helped them a lot, and even they are now doing the same thing that we did for them. So that's what really got me, like, it's helped me out a lot, knowing that there's other people out there that want to help just like I do. When I was in the military, we had a saying 22 veterans commit suicide every single day. That number has gone down due from the latest VA report. I think it's down to back when I was in, it was like 25%. Now it's 19%, I believe. So that number is going down. So my fellow veterans and service members are getting the help that they need, and they're not afraid to lose that security clearance, because it's not going to happen. Now, yes, you may get put on non-deployable depending on your medication, but sometimes it's just going to someone, a third party, and just sitting there talking to someone helps out way more than what medication will do. I've never touched, since going in and getting out, I have never been prescribed any type of anxiety medication, any depression medication. Never went back to doing anything illegal. It's just been straight sobriety, talking to people, and just having a safe spot that I can come let whatever's worrying me that day or whatever's worrying me that month, just having that safe spot to come and talk to. Sorry, get a little choked up. But I just think the stigma that's been going around for service members and men and men and women and men's mental health has just gotten out of control. There is nothing wrong with having it. There's nothing wrong seeking help. And I urge you, if you are feeling depressed or feeling like your life is not important, there's always someone out there that your life is important to them. For me, it was my wife, my kids, my mom, my brothers. If I would have just wrecked my car that day and just went through with it, I would have lost all of them. And they would have lost me, and that would have just made the pain and everything else transfer to someone else. So remember, if you are feeling depressed, suicidal, anxious, call a friend. Call someone who cares. Thank you, and that's it for me. Peace.